I got to tell you, the prices of groceries are going to go through the roof, and you got to try and make your money go as far as possible this day and age. And doing things like buying things on sale, doing more soups are a great way. I love cooking beans. In fact, things that are filling that also will help to make your money stretch. Cooking things where you're using a little bit more meat and more vegetables is definitely going to be a must with this economy the way it is. Some of the food stuff is getting to be a little more scarce than it could be, and it's actually got me thinking a little bit differently here, because as I was going through here, I was going to do some chicken kung pao for dinner tonight, and as I was going through here, I saw a chuck roast. Because it's before. You can see the price of these are $8.17 a pound. That's not too bad, but that's $31. We have this one right here because today's the last day for it. $19. That's saving $12 on that roast right there. I could go ahead and get this thing and go ahead and cut it down and go ahead and put it in the crock pot tomorrow and have some nice shredded steak tacos, or I could cube it up and I could go ahead and make it a beef stew, and that would be a great meal to make your money go a little bit further. Maybe do some Greek potatoes to go with it. Yeah, and you got to start thinking in this terms on how you can save a bit of money any which way you can. I wasn't thinking about getting this one, but this is almost 4 pounds. Now, there is a little bit of fat and stuff on here, but for 4 pounds of meat, I get some carrots, some celery, some onions, some peppers, and some tomatoes. I've got a great meal for a lot of people. So try and look at these things. Other ways that I save money on shopping, for example, is I will go to Restaurant Depot. If you are a business, you can go to Restaurant Depot and I'll buy a case of chicken, 40 pounds of chicken breast for about $70. Or if you have BJ's or Costco, or places like that, you can buy in bulk and save some money too. And of course, shop around, because every week somebody's always got something on sale. So, you might save $20 here, $15 there. All that adds up to hopefully keep the prices where they're not as bad as they were before they started going up. Because this is getting to be crazy right now. And I mean crazy, the prices. Well, good morning, good people. So, as we talked about yesterday, price of everything is going up quite a bit, grocery-wise. I can't believe $12.99 for an 18-pack of eggs, and they didn't have very many of them left. And seeing the chicken, we ended up doing chicken yesterday, stir-fried chicken, kung pao chicken, great. Fed everybody with that, and I got half of that put in the freezer, but that went up by about $3 a packet as well. And so, worry about saving some money and making sure that we make our money go as far as possible. I got a roast yesterday that was on sale, and I'm just going to basically make a beef stew. And I got a pot of beans here. Two things that are definitely very filling that will help your budget. 2 bags of beans in here. It's about $4. I've got some ham in the freezer. We'll add some celery and onions and stuff to it. Some chicken broth paste and some seasonings and stuff. And you got yourself a pot of bean soup. The chuck roast that we have here that we're going to go ahead and get. This was a great deal. It was regular $30, but because today is the last day that it can be sold, it ended up going for $19. Now there is a big fat layer that's in here, but what we're going to do is we're going to cut that meat right on off of that fat, give ourselves a couple of big chunks, and this is a nice thick one. And we're going to brown this, and we're going to put it in the slow cooker. I did shredded beef like that before last week. This week it's going to be just basically like your traditional stew. We'll put celery, we'll put carrots in it, we'll put onions, and we'll put potatoes into it and make a nice beef stew. And this can slow cook all day. And again, another meal that you're going to be able to feed quite a few people out of, and being as cost effective. Another thing you can do is, maybe you don't like to shop at multiple stores, but the thing is everybody always has something on sale. And the best way that you can save money is not buy it that night when you want it, buy it when it's on sale. If this week they've got chicken breast on sale, then you stock up on chicken breast. And maybe this week we're just having a lot of chicken breast. Chicken breast is more expensive than your chicken parts, so your drumsticks and your thighs are a lot cheaper. Your chicken wings cost more. So look at the different cuts of meats and things like that that you can get, but definitely shop around. Sometimes it's kind of crazy because one grocery store may have mayonnaise cheaper than the other grocery store. The other one has ketchup cheaper. And so comparably shop. Also, look, a lot of the grocery stores now will tell you what the cost is per ounce or whatever different measurement and things. Comparably shop, because there's the thing in here is they play a lot of games with you. Because a lot of times you think, well, if I buy a real big one, it's going to be cheaper than if I buy a small one. Most times that's usually the case when you buy a lot more, but not always. Sometimes they'll kind of do a little trick in there, and it'll end up being that this real big one here will be 45 cents an ounce, right? But then you look at the small one and it's actually like 30 cents an ounce. So check all those different things out when you're going shopping, because those are things that can make a difference of how you can make your money spread. And again, I'm a big BJ's. I love BJ's because their lunch meats are definitely cheaper than giant grocery stores, and they're better tasting to me. And when I go through and I buy a big pack of toilet tissue, I get the Scott's thing, and it's got like 32 rolls, and it's like $24, at least the last time I did buy it. But it'll last me for months. Also consider, with spring coming up, you can have yourself, like there's rosemary that's growing in the window. We've got basil over here and things, growing some of your herbs and spices. And if you got a patio or a deck, you can put tomato plants and grow them right on your deck. And that's another great way to go ahead and save some money and things. So buying on sale, buying in bulk, shopping around are going to be the best ways that you can start making your money go further. And again, with us, with several people, eating out is definitely going to be a no-no. And that's going to hurt a lot of the restaurants and things because you just can't afford it. You really just can't. Fast food, I'm sure the price of that's going to be going up, but you start thinking about, hamburger fry and soda combination over $10 a person. It's $19 roast, that is almost 4 pounds. It's definitely a lot better way to go. All right, good people, share your thoughts in here and some of the tips of things that you do to try and help save money on your food budget. Peace.